Alright guys, what's going on? Back with another video, and this time we're modifying an absolute beast of a car. It's slept on. You don't really hear too much about the Nürburgring lap times. People, I think, are trying to suppress the true performance of this car strictly because of the fact that with the way the used car market is now, they want to kind of keep this one under the radar. It's got a bunch of incredible features. If we look here, it's got navigation. I'm sure with enough configuration you could find a lap timer, and even so much, the people who design these cars at Honda are geniuses. There's this little feature I found that I think a lot of the F1 drivers, they train in these cars. When you're approaching a turn and you need to slow down, most people would utilize a spoiler or dive planes or canards or things like that to reduce your speed. But this one actually has this option where all of the doors come out, and it's cool because these side doors here function as a way to slow the car down. These are kind of the car's spoilers, so it's really cool. It's funny because you see families that are driving around these with you know, kids in the back, and they're screaming and they're getting food everywhere. You know, they're spilling the McDonald's in the back seat, and they're shouting and whatever, and they don't realize that they're driving a future classic performance car. So it's very disheartening to see these cars treated the way they are, especially because, again, they can compete with the likes of Maserati, Corvette, Lamborghini, maybe some of the mid-tier Audi lines. And we're gonna just modify this and see if we can turn a beautiful car into something that is, I guess in some ways, museum worthy. So it looks pretty good. Very aggressive back profile, and you're gonna be seeing the back of it a lot because it's just so damn fast that, I mean, get used to seeing the taillights, am I right? I'm not sure what type of engine. I want to say it shares the same one as the Bugatti Veyron. Maybe it's got like a W16 quad turbo. It could, though I'm not sure what the base model is. The wheels are going to be a little bit of a tough call because everything kind of looks good on it. I like these. Kind of says, I have an aggressive vehicle and I'll run you off the road and smoke you at basically any track, but I still want to be practical. The lights, I'm not really sure what we should do for the lights, but we will do underglow as well. I think that that's sort of just a given. I should have just done front, sides, and back. The color to be determined, because of course we haven't picked a color yet. Suspension, we're going to lower it. The transmission, of course we need a race transmission. The turbo, sure. Though with a car like this, does it really need much more speed? I don't know. And the horn, we'll go with a truck horn. Brakes, definitely. I think it has carbon ceramic brakes, but I could be wrong. And the color, this is where it's going to be. Again, I've spoken about this before. Cars like Ferrari can really only pull off their signature colors. Lamborghini is so exotic it can pull off anything. And I think this falls more within the realm of Lamborghini, much less Ferrari. So this will be a good color, this lime green. It's very much like that, I think it's a snakeskin green that the Dodge Viper used to have. And because I don't know the engine, I don't know, maybe this shares the same powertrain. So we'll go with that. Cast iron silver. Are there any other accents we could do? Oh, we can change the interior. Red and green have always been an astounding color combination. That's one that a lot of people go with. They always say if I have a green car, I want a very bright red interior, so we'll go with that. The trim, I'm not sure. I don't think we have anything. And the wheels, of course we have to change the wheels. We will do black because, you know, you don't want to be too ostentatious. sometimes it's like when you see an exotic car that's wrapped in chrome. You're thinking to yourself, all right, we get it, you have money. And if I have anything even more exotic than what we're already seeing here, I don't want to make people jealous. We're in tough times with the economy. I don't want them looking at this, getting spiteful, keying me in a parking lot. So let's go and fix the wheel stance. Oh, and I've also changed the exhaust note so that it's straight piped about. It has a performance exhaust on it. So now let's go to the suspension menu. This thing is going to look absolutely wicked. Okay, so here we have it. This is our 2018 Honda Odyssey. Absolute monster. Let's hear how it sounds. Yeah, now this one is rear-wheel drive, but the genius is at Honda, I think they have some type of built-in launch control system, because I don't really lose a lot of traction. That's another thing as well. I talk about the sophisticated aerodynamic system it has while utilizing the doors to give yourself enough drag to properly corner. But not only that, this thing is an animal on the quarter mile. I mean, it really rips. So we're gonna hear it in here. Yeah, probably his headers, X-pipe, all that stuff. Maybe we've removed the catalytic converter, but just look at the handling. And while I've never personally been a fan, this could probably, I won't say double, because not only is it good in drag racing and actual circuit racing, but it could probably actually triple as an autocross car. I mean, you need to take in right now the cornering ability of this thing. It's out of this world. Not to mention the structural integrity. So it is, I think it's made from carbon fiber. I'm not entirely sure. But I've hit a couple of things with it so far. And it seems to have a great deal of resilience. So I'm trying to find an example of structural integrity. Here we go. Look. I mean, you know, no blown out oil pan. Car's still running strong. The tires are still perfectly inflated. The structural integrity, I'm going to keep using that word. I think it's a real good selling point. Is really nice. See? I mean, yeah, we got a little bit of a dent there, but I can afford to have it fixed. Okay, structural integrity. Beautiful. Even getting some air on some of these more dangerous roads. And another thing too is the structural integrity. In all honesty, it's probably better that the windows are blown out, because now we're getting better airflow. Because now when we're driving, the air is just passing right through it. Again, I believe that this is technology that has been borrowed from a lot of Formula One cars. There's a lot of brilliance in the design of this. There's also a lot of brilliance in the structural integrity of it. So far, I've gotten quite a few people gawking at it. They know it's something special. They know it's not a boring Lamborghini or Ferrari. And the structural integrity is simply astounding. What's funny about this car is I think a lot of professional drivers are going to start to adopt this, is you put your wrists on the steering wheel. You don't actually put your hands on it. So, I don't know, maybe it's a new type of technology, but it sounds damn good in a tunnel. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, the showcasing of, again, what will be a future classic performance car. If you see one of these at a car lot, and maybe you're looking for something a little more like a Camaro, or a, an Audi RS5 or something, and you walk past one of these, really don't sneer, don't laugh, don't view it as something beneath you, because this is really a hidden package of groundbreaking racing technology. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.